Oh, yes, we're back again with another banger. It's the Date Master at your service. Oh, yes, we're back. So, we're going to get into yet again. This is just one of these, I would say, a cautionary tale. This is for the ladies. You see this picture of J.LO, right? In the thumbnail, you see her digging and rummaging through the trash. If you notice, after a certain age, you're going to see a lot of women try to double back on you. You're going to see them hit the wall. And what a lot of women, they're, again, this main character syndrome sets in so deep. They think that what they're doing goes unseen, unnoticed, unacknowledged. You know, we look at the stories. We can see you're in Miami with this guy. We can see the Rolex in the background. We can see the chain in the background, the ring, the designer shoes. We can see you here, there. We can see you here. And they think that that thought escapes us. They think they just run through their 20s and 30s and you know what? I'm ready to get married. You're seeing these videos, these compilation piles of videos where the women are 40 plus talking about what do us 40 plus women have to pick from? Are these the guys left? As if as a woman, dating in your 40s is something that you should be doing. You see, what I notice with women is that after a certain age, the delusion is almost calcified. Again, you see these women come on Kendra G. You saw them come on Kevin Samuels. You saw so many women coming on with the same desires and standards. I liken it to the experiences that they've had, which preludes coming into that mindset of taking the standards to the highest point possible. So we did a podcast the other day, Monday, on the New Normal Podcast. Make sure you go like and subscribe and check out the channel. Well, I asked the women, I asked them on the panel, I said, have you ever been in a relationship in which you've not been cheated on? It was an astounding, no, I have not. Basically every man that they've been with has cheated on them. So I'm like, well, you got 3 women in here, and asked them, well, do you feel that you're different than the other 2 women in here with you? And he asked certain questions, which was the same answer that thousands of other women have given. So by definition, how does that make you different when your mind is the same? And he stated, well, since you decided or determined that you 3 women are different, we're going to see and pay attention to what you all agree with throughout the rest of the podcast. Meaning, if you're different, that means your thinking is different. That means you're not going to be agreeing with everything this person says or this person says or does. So I asked him a question. I said, well, I liken it to a goal. You've been told your whole life, hey, there's golden horses. You never seen one. You never had one. You don't know anyone who's seen or had one yet. You still believe without a doubt because you've been lied to for so long that a golden horse is out there waiting for you. Yet you've never seen one and you don't know any women that have seen or had one. Who's the fool? You are. Because you're chasing a golden horse because you've been told that it exists, but you have no proof of it. Now, can we liken this to some other things? I know that's a little more sensitive, so we'll save that for another day. But after a certain while, their delusion becomes calcified because to unravel the delusion, most women would go crazy and will have to be put in an insane asylum. They would crack right before you. If they were to acknowledge their delusion, they would break down before you. And you've seen this happen on some podcasts, some streams where the women break down crying. That is a woman's delusional world being unraveled before their very eyes in real time. They have to walk off the podcast. They get to crying on the podcast because they can't handle that they have been lied to and are therefore lying to themselves. So when you see the women like J.LO in the headlines, again, collecting rings like Thanos. And speaking about her standards still as if she is qualified to give any dating advice to a woman. If you're a woman and you idolize and follow J.Lo from any level, from a talent level, a wisdom level, she's been nothing but a beautiful woman. That's it. Her beauty got her where she is today. She cannot sing. You have not seen no J.Lo show live, a cappella, or Tiny Desk. You have not seen her in that capacity. It's been all lip syncing and dancing. So if you're taking advice from a J.Lo, you're a dumbass too. But yet here you see her pictures back with A-Rod. So A-Rod, yeah, I guess I can still hit. Oh yeah, I knew she was gonna. They always go back to the runner up. Really, they go back to the first choice if the first choice is available, which the first choice is still the runner up. Because she has to go back to him, which meaning she thought or went with somebody who she thought was better. But I say that to say this, gentlemen, when you see these chicks going through the gauntlet, dating this guy, getting married, divorced tomorrow, back on social media the same day, and they make their way to you, avoid them at all costs. There's no doubling back and spinning the block. None of that. Me and a good buddy of mine was speaking. This is my brother. We was talking about a very attractive woman in the city, married to a high profile guy. And it got word that she was, or they were going through a split. Now, again, this is just he say, so I'm not sure. But he did tell me on her story, she posted it was spin the block season. So let's say these rumors are true that she's going through a divorce. To post something as such as spin the block season, basically, which is a Batman signal to come and shoot your shot again, all while, or let's say the divorce let's say this is late news. Let's say that this divorce happened last year or a few months ago. But to put such a beacon out, calling all guys to come shoot their shot again, speaks to the level of love and value she had for the man she was married to. So a lot of these women think they're still the shit after they'd have been through unlimited glizzies after you. They still think a lot of women think they get better with age. This is a fool. She thinks her sex gets better with age because in most cases, that's all they have to offer. You haven't saw one woman show the guy she built from scratch yet. You have not shown one woman who's said, this is the guy, I brought him from nothing to something. You haven't seen it. You can't say Barack, she met him at Harvard. Simone, these guys are high profile guys already. You met him at Harvard. What you think? Let me guess. He was going to go work at Walmart Supercenter after graduating Harvard, right? You can't. These women have yet to show, I built this man and a man has a good thing. And you haven't seen any receipts from these women about the men that they say they built. So these women try to spin the block and do all of this because they think they get better with age and use and damage, emotional damage. Because let me guess, you just listen to the conversations after these women break up. You notice how it's always, I'm going through a spiritual growth and it's about my spirituality. And, it's, again, always playing God and Christian and spirituality on defense, never on offense. And Anton Daniel said, well, why do we always have to get the devil's leftovers of you? Why is this? Why do we always have to get you in your spiritual journey and healing journey after you've ruined yourself? Why do we have to get the devil's leftovers? They can't answer this question. Why do you have to go through unlimited dicks, girls trips, mimosas, and twerk fest to be happy and find who you are? You can't make it up. Think about a man saying, man, I had to trap and sell drugs and hurt my people and make baby mamas to get to this point to heal me. I had to do that to get here. You see how ignorant and stupid that sounds? I'll tell you something, what I notice about our women, and this is just from doing this, just listening and watching. It's the same programming and software. Yet they have this individualistic view of themselves, thinking they're the main character when they're exactly like the woman sitting next to and across from them. The exact fucking same. Trying to speak and present themselves as they're a unique being, and they think for themselves, which we know they don't. Always trying to straddle the fence and play middleman. Always trying not to offend and all of this shit. No. But you have these women that are now on the clock, and they think they have the I guess value or the experience to tell men how they supposed to approach and date them. Oh, no, ladies. I don't know where you got that shit from, but that's a fool's errand that you're trying to run. I'm not sure where you got this. You get to dictate these terms and conditions in which a man should date you. The only terms and conditions, and you're going to hear me beat this horse, is sex and childbirth. You don't get to dictate how a man dates you and all of this shit you think I don't know where you got this from. It's a wrap. So you're going to see the advertising is ramped up, fellas. Just get on Facebook, Instagram. Look at how more quality the pictures and videos are now. Look how more profound the captions are now. Just take a look at the content. See, I know how to look between the bullshit. Look how elaborate and well thought out, they're demure now, right? Look how eloquent they're trying to present themselves. Look how quality the photos are. Yeah, that's advertising, AKA bullshit. Because good dope sells itself. It doesn't need advertising. You seen a Lambo commercial? Ferrari? Bentley? Oh, I thought so. So you're going to see the revved up advertising, the photos, the bully dating strategy, the bully dating mating calls. I'm 35. You got to come with it all or just don't come at all. You have to do. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Go talk to your camera in the corner. It's over. That part is over, ladies. You don't have that leverage anymore. But it's been a block season for a lot of ladies. Fellas, do not fall for it. If you want to, clap cheeks, by all means, go ahead. But you know what to do. But this is something that you're going to see a lot of women do as they crash out into that wall, getting into mid-30s, late 30s, 40s, asking where all the men are. They are exactly where you left them, in the past and on red. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It's the Day Master.